Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's just going to be a short little video on winged eyeliner. I like to wear winged eyeliner almost every single day. If I'm wearing makeup, bet your butt I'm probably wearing winged eyeliner. I think winged eyeliner just flatters just about every single eye shape. Pretty much anyone can pull it off unless you have really almond eyes, then I guess I wouldn't really recommend it, but pretty much everyone can pull this off. I showed you two different ways, two different types of liner to do the winged liner. So yeah, I hope that you enjoy this tutorial and I will see you when it's done. So this is the Jessie's Girl eyeliner, the felt tip liner. It says liquid liner or whatever, but I start in the middle of my eye and then I just make small little, like literally so small strokes into the inner corner of the eye. And then I just take that in all the way. It doesn't matter if it's perfect at this point. You're going to go touch it up. And you want to start with as small of a line as possible because you're going to be building it up. So you don't want to make too big of a line because in the end it's going to be huge and look crazy. So now I'm just taking the felt liner or liquid liner and going from the outer corner in. And as you see, I'm just trying to make that line a little bit as straight as possible. So if you're going to leave it like this without a wing, and you just want to line your eyes simply to make your lashes look fuller, then you want to round out the corner of the eye right here. You're just going to want to make it a little bit fatter, and then you're going to bring that in and thin it in. So when you do the wing, it'll be like this. So now I'm taking that liner and I'm flicking it upward just to create that wing. And I'm taking the liner from the corner, not the very outer corner. I'm leaving a little bit of space. And I'm dragging that line all the way down to connect with the liner. And then I'm just filling it in with the black. Now, I had something on the end of my brush or tip or whatever, and it didn't make a very sharp line, but I'm going to sharpen it up in just a second. So that's the winged part of the eyeliner. My little thing here has something stuck to the end, so it's really hard for me to get that sharp, defined point. I'm going to try again a little bit right here. What you want to do is you just want to create that really defined point at the end of your liner. Like that. So this is with the Jessie's Girl, I don't know what this is, liquid eyeliner is what it's called. It has a felt tip, so it looks like this. You can get really precise with your line. You can get really fat with your line. You know, it all just really depends on your preference. So now I'm going to show you how you can get the same eyeliner with the gel liner. So this is the Maybelline gel liner, and it looks like this. All gel liner, almost all gel liner that I know of, comes in a little pot like this. I've had this one for quite a while, I must say, and it's still doing good. Sometimes you have to mix it a little bit to get the creaminess to the way you want it, just because I've had it for so long. So I'm going to be applying that with this angled brush right here. If you just pull it, you know, flatten it a little bit, it'll go back to its normal angle. So yeah, we're going to be using this one. So the first thing I do is I just get both sides coated in my gel liner. You're not going to probably be able to see that, but I just take one side and flatten it in and take the other side. And then you're going to have something that looks like this, just a total mess. What I do is I just take it on both sides of the little jar, and so I scrape off the excess like this, and then I just dip my brush a little bit into the of the side wall of the liner, and then I'm just going to pretty much do the exact same thing I did over here on this eye with a brush instead of a felt tip pen. So it should look like this. with a gel liner, it's a little bit more hard to be more precise with your product. So it just takes a little bit more patience than the actual like felt tip does, but it still gives you an amazing look, and I highly recommend the gel liner if you're going to be out all day. It really doesn't smudge. It's a really amazing liner. So now I'm going to now I'm going to show you how I'm going to take it out to the outer corner. And like I said with the other, you can leave it just like that and just build your line if you don't want the wing, but this is a wing line tutorial, so I'm going to show you how to bring it up and wing it in. Wing it in, wing it out, whatever, you get it. So I'm just taking it out all the way. So now, like I said with the other one, you can leave it this way if you want to, or you can wing it up and out like I'm going to show you. So what I'm going to do, just because I want to assure I have enough product on my brush, I'm going to just get a little bit more product on the brush and dip it in. This is going to assure me that I'm going to get a nice good line, and because if you put a line with your gel liner and then say it didn't get saturated enough, if your brush doesn't have enough product on it, then you're going to have a line, you're going to have to try and go over the same line, and then sometimes, most of the time, pretty much all the time, that's just going to cause a big glob of stuff on your eye. So you want to make sure that your brush is totally saturated, and like I said, I'm just using this little angled brush right here. It sounds by Elf or something. And so this is what I do. I take my brush from the corner of my eye and just like stamp a line. You want to make sure that with your winged liner that the bottom of your eye, the bottom of your lash line, you follow that up, and then you're going to find where you need to put your liner. So about there. So that's what it looks like. It looks a little bit crazy at first, and then I'm just going to take it, connect it to the corner, and bring it in. So that's what you are left with right now. So as you can see, it's not filled in. So what you do is you go back with your brush and you fill it all in with black. So that's what you're left with. Now you're just going to get a little bit more on your brush, and you're going to clean up your lines because you want them to be nice and straight. You don't want them to be all crazy looking. So what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to take my brush and clean up this line up here. Make sure your skin is nice and tight when you pull this liner down. Now I'm going to take it and just stamp it up on the top corner just to ensure that my wing is nice and pointy. So that's what you are left with. So you can see that you can achieve this look using both either a gel liner or either one of these, a gel liner and a brush, or a felt tip liner. So now that I have my mascara on, you can see that there really is no difference in the look of the liner. It's just that there is a different way of applying the liner. So I hope this was helpful to some of you out there who weren't sure how to apply your liner. I personally don't use liquid liner just because I feel like it's too messy and it really just gets all over the place, and the gel liner will stay on literally all day if you're working out, if you're really busy, if you're sweating. That's the liner that's going to stay on all day. That's this eye. That's the gel liner. The other liner is, I think it's a little bit more water-based, so it's not going to stay on as long as the other liner. But literally when I take a shower and I'm wearing gel liner that day, It's so crazy because I have to use a makeup wipe and scrub that liner off. So yeah, it's really just a matter of preference. I like both, and so I showed you how to do a nice winged liner with both. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah! Bye! Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, because I like the support just to know if I'm doing a good job or not and what you guys like to see. You can follow me on all my social media. As always, it's always down below in the down bar. You can always check there and always find it. You can always check the down bar also for all the products I use. I leave it in every single video just because I like for you to know exactly what I'm using. Everything on my face will be in the down bar as well.